Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, I have good news, actually, is that the yield on this field is doing a lot better with soybeans than it did ever with corn. You can see how it kind of makes like a roundabout, almost. You can kind of predict what the yields are going to go, but the sad part about this, too, is the yield that I want is not as good, and I think that's also because, well, the nitrogen is pretty bad, pH is good, but it's also the way the loam is. Now, what I'm noticing though is corn, where I had yellow, go back here, all the yellow, the good stuff, even with here, it's when and the pH is going down. That's never a good sign, but I'm sure that's because I'm highlighted. I am putting nitrogen though out in the field. That's what I like about precision farming too, is you can see I actually am putting fertilizer on as I go, which for a lot of people sounds pretty strange, but this is all like zero. This stuff is all, you know, better stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm in here, the beautiful combine. I'm gonna turn the volume down. That's so loud. So we're out here kicking off these dusty soybeans. These are actually like 9% beans, which is really good. And we're harvesting at like a 5-degree angle. Just helps feed in the combine a lot better. You can see with the volume that's going into the grain tank, which is a clean sample. Going about 6 miles an hour with the deer head. I love the 740 FD header. This is exactly the same one that the Millennial farmer has, and you know, it's right on. I mean, the reel is flipping over like it should. It's a draper belt, 40-foot John Deere, and also has the carry wind system on it. It's green, and there's nothing else really I have to say about it. It is an absolute beast when it comes down with yield. Plus, it actually gives you a bit of a yield bonus. So part of the reason why I'm having a better yield is because that carrier wind system helps feed in more of the crop. So you can see I'm getting in a lot. Now, I did change that grain cart. It's the same grain cart, 1300 Demco. I didn't buy a new one. I just customized it differently because I thought of a Kinsey being a bit different. Just having it, the 8320 RT and like almost like a Kinsey looking. So I have a Canadian flag on there. It's red on the font, and then I'm pretty sure it's all blue. It's a 1300. So if we go in here, we'll see all the equipment I have. And currently what I'm running, so a lot of equipment I've used is used. We're getting toward the curve right here. Go ahead. Now I am surprised because we did not have a lot of rain this coming harvest this summer. Did not at all have a lot of I'm thinking though I am going to probably get rid of this machine as we get out of debt. I'm not really in debt, but I am going to be losing money for spreading a lime on these fields. I'm hiring I'm leasing actually equipment. You guys will see in the video upcoming. Lime will be spread here, and then I'm also having to put fertilizer on all my fields and till it all up next spring. This will all be done next spring, which would be probably about $2.5 million job for everything, depending on how well everything goes. Maybe you guys will see it, maybe not. Depends on if I can get stuff going. I'm going to be busy for the couple of days on here, getting everything set up for planting. So you guys will definitely be seeing a time-lapse videos on the planting season of 2019. So I am starting a bit early. We are finishing up the 2018 harvest, and I actually jumped ahead with this. So the previous series I'd done, which was on the Iowa Plains View map, that was based off of 2018. And then I came onto this farm. Now the soybeans are in rows, and they are a lot better colored than what was on FS, or not FS, in Michigan farms. I think Michigan farms, the soybean textures were more of a gold color, I think. Yellowish gold. This is more of a tan beige color, which is what soybeans actually look like. So, anyway, harvesting in this field, and playing on this map made me kind of feel like I should probably start at his newest point, current, and seeing how well I can keep it with trying to get rid of some machines. Because I do like a lot of his old machines, and because Mapper's Paradise is in the works of making the shed pack, or Subby is making the works of the shed pack, he actually made a storm damage shed as part of a shed. And it's kind of cool, and it's exactly how it's put, and that's what I'm going to put in my series, actually, is pretty much the, whatever you call it. Concentrating here. So, I don't know. I'm going to figure out if I can run the green curve beside me, but probably should come to console's GPS and auto drive or something similar. That's why I want a PC, but this is pretty good mods on a console than PC, I will say that much. Put the beacons on, let the auger come out. I have been asked though what is a reel. I know if you guys may not know what a reel is. So this thing, this rod that's in the middle of this header, that's kind of turning and flipping and all that lovely stuff with those pointer things. Those pointer things are what we call fingers. Fingers on the reel. And the reel is just that, is the thing that helps feed in the crop onto the header. Simple as that. I had to shorten this header. The reason why I had this big of an auger is because I wasn't sure if I wanted the 40 or 45 foot head. The 45 foot head, you want the bigger auger. With this head, I probably only need the 26 foot. Same thing with the 9870. Now the 9870's door is very short. And it's not like this at all. Like the visibility to see the auger, like in real life, is a lot better than this. And FS22. Actually, that's what I like about the 50s and 60s series, is they actually have the right kind of camera set for when the auger is out. You can see it. This, for some odd reason, the 9870 just doesn't have that, and I'll show you guys that. Why am I not running the 9870? So I'm not running the 9870 only because it has it has a short pipe on it, and I am full. I don't think I can put any more than 65, right? Maybe it's 600. 620. It's very dusty beans, you can see. Check what the job it's doing. Beautiful. So you always want to check the beans, make sure that everything looks pretty good. which in this case it does. We're going on a 5-degree angle, so the beans are going to be kind of crosswith, which helps me with tillage because when I'm going, the things are already in. But let's see how the production is going. Urea, no. That's what I probably should spray in this field, is urea. You have to try that. Not a lot of corn. So if you look over here, you'll see it's like straight. The 9750, you can see the auger. From the door you'll see it more. Here you can barely even see the tip. You open the door and you get the same visibility. You open that door, you get a lot better visibility. So I don't know really what it is, but this one just doesn't have, I don't know, maybe it's because this is to the right more, which it's fine. I think it just goes up too much though. I think that's what it is it just goes up too much. I think they're two different types of I think they're also two different type of augers. I should have kept with the 9860, but I want the beacon lights. Go here, there, 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 there. We'll go with that. GPS, yes, yes, grain tank, let's see, that looks somewhat like a 9870. I think it's missing is also that thing, but I don't know. Let's see what I need to do. Alright, so I gotta move. Using my handy dandy steering wheel. That way too short, but it's fine. This is literally what all I do is I sit back, have a heating pad on, like if I'm having a heated seat, and enjoy farming. Now, what's the weather? It's 76 out. It's pretty warm. We've been having a pretty warm winter. No, I actually think it's pretty funny because my actual house is set to 74, so I can feel 76. It's probably no different. It's pretty room comforting. 76 though is up there though. Once it's in like this late 60s in the temperature, and then like early 70s. It kind of gets pretty warm, and then like mid 70s it's kind of hot actually, and then like high 70s low 80s is like staying indoors, air conditioning, AC. So I love about farming. You don't really, you can have your own comfort zone, have the windows open if you want, or put the heat on or air conditioning on in the winter and summer. They're not really combining in the summers, but still get somewhat, you know, hot and stuff in the winter towards autumn. I mean, it's November, it's already like 76 out, so that's pretty warm. It's 3:30 in the afternoon for my game. Hope everybody liked my new video I posted. So we're at the 50% mark. So I'm probably gonna make this one pass and then have the grain cart come on over with the RT, the 8RT, and see if I can just get this to unload on the go. I'm trying to get at least this portion of the field done, at least half of it done, because of corn harvest. I have to get that field of corn done and that massive field over there done with corn, and I can't do anything unless this field is out of the way so I can park stuff on here. Down to 9. I got a good portion of this field done. I don't have many more rows to go. I'm just now getting there, so it'll take me at least another hour just to get this field done. I did do tillage. I got tillage going. I did about 10 passes almost. And I'm going on a 10-degree angle. There's my beautiful tractor. Look at that. Shine with the sun. John Deere. It's good advertisement. So I don't think a lot of you guys saw the new ethanol plant. This is the new one I built. It also has the grain elevator. So I'm going to be selling soybeans here as well. Basically, I go up here and I stop and go up here. This is basically where the probe is. And then I go ahead and I decide if it's soybeans, probably the grain elevator. Corn will probably be the ethanol plant. Probably getting nothing on it. Go over here and you drive and then you just make this loop here. You go over here and then just turn around. And then I probably have to make this to where, because you have to come back over here to your outbound to get your ticket, and then your outbound scale, and then you leave. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe you go over here, drive through, come around, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But this is not a bad setup. I mean, you have all your chemicals, you have all your, I guess, anhydrous as some people call it. What I am going to put here is the, the propane tanks. And then you also have a lot of your fuel tanks, water, stuff like that. Mobile buying. That's interesting. I never used that. What other silos do I have in here that I don't know of? I bought a few mods, and now I'm... those are those. By the way, this is a good shop. Good mod to get. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but I think it's by Lancy Boy. And I think it's the American Farm Pack, the Shed Pack. This is by him too. This is not a bad little thing, but anyway. In the RT, look at that. Yes, it does hold a lot of weight, so it's going to be raised up a bit. Go about 4.5. I'm going to be doing about a 45-minute live stream tonight. So I am curious though how well I can do this, because I don't think I've ever done a 5-degree angle. So I'm going to say about there. Nope. Doesn't seem... Alright, you know what? I'm actually surprised. It's working. I'm unloading on the go. Okay, not a problem. I'm sure we got full too, didn't he? Almost. So this guy crawl back. Yeah, see, he's turning back in. Speed up before him because or her. So you do it, so you have that one going over there, and then you send in the next grain cart. Not bad for parking. Let's see, this one's gonna go there. So basically, what the combine does is it takes in the crop that you harvest, and it separates it inside the machine, and all the grain that you have harvested goes into the tank, those little pods, and all the stems and residue that you harvested on the plant, like all this extra leaves and what have you, not the actual pod, gets shot out the back and it goes onto the ground. Simple as that. See, drone footage. Can't get better than that. That's basically the camera angle I had for the... Here's actually the camera angle I had for the YouTube video. much how John Deere measures their equipment is basically by this, between the spacings of each reel. So actually these little thing, if I can get up there. So these little spiral things, the ones that look like knives or whatever, those are actually the reel. You'll see them on corn headers, actually just that, and it helps pick up the down corn. That's why they call it a corn reel. It's because it's those actual things. It's those star looking things, and that's what helps feed in the corn. But for a soybean header, when we're saying a reel, we're actually talking about the whole thing. We're not talking about that little rod. It really is the whole thing with the fingers and everything is called a reel. And so a corn reel just doesn't have these toothpick looking things, these fingers. It just has the well, the reel bar, which is the pipe in the middle, and then the stars. That's all it's on. And so how John Deere does it is pretty much every spacing is about 5 feet. So you got 5 feet there, you know, and stuff like that. So if you subtract that 5 feet, that's about 30 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet. So from here to here is about 10 feet. And then you meet in the middle, here and here is about 5. And it's kind of cool actually how they do that. So you have about 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. That's one way of doing it too. I'll show you on the 35-foot heads, it's a lot easier. Hop over here and I'll show you a good example when you're counting the reel of how many feet it is. These are a lot easier. So if you just do this for each, I guess, star, you know, you count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's a 35-foot head. Here, same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's a 35-foot head. Now on the corn reel, which we don't have, but custom modeling is working on, you'd have probably the same amount of spacing to have it for your 30-foot heads. So that's your education for the night. So we'll do one more on the unloading on the go, and then that's gonna be it for tonight's episode. And I'll see you guys until next time. It's my jump to the outro. Alright, so what we're gonna do is have that one basically do the same thing that that other one did. He's going. Corn is a lot easier because they're not going on a 5-degree angle, so they'll be going at 90 degrees. See, he's going actually 5 degrees, 10 degrees to the left. Where those lines are is 9 degrees. I don't know where he's going. He's not going straight. Yeah, I had him going this way. I don't know where he was going. Really, I just don't know. This is why they call AI workers. Artificial intelligence. Okay, watch, see now crawl back. Come on, you can do it. Cause I'm getting up to 70% full. Come on, not you combine, but come on tractor. Come here, unload me. I feel like I'm Duggo. She got that reference. You may not be a millennial, like quotes from a Millennial farmer. That's it. Okay, don't be like that. Please don't. So you see how the auger on the pipe folds back, and that's all on click of this joystick. So gives you guys a second to look at the monitors, where everything is, all that lovely stuff. But that yellow-black joystick is actually how you move forward, back, left to right. Not left to right, but forward and back. And then you have the steering wheel, and the pedals are actually your brakes, in case you have to do emergency stop. And then those yellow switches over there, so the far right one is your separator. And for the people that don't know what your separator is, that's what turns on the back blades over here to chop everything. Then the left switch, the left yellow switch is to turn on your header. So see, I'll flip it. So the header goes on. Then you have like 3 of those yellow buttons next to that on the left. That's for your idle in real life. So you have like your low idle, and then I guess your medium idle would be driving. High idle would be for farming. Then you also have your like cruise control set, your parking, all the numbers and computerized and stuff like that. Radio, fridge. Gives you guys a good look all around. You guys a good look around so you guys know what everything looks like, how tall it is. These are 800 metric duals, by the way. So the tire is pretty much the height of you. Your hopper. So that's an auger as well. That's what feeds in all the grain and puts it in the tank. And then there's sensors on here as well. This is by Big Top, but this is your hopper. And all it does is builds up in the middle. This is your engine, your fuel, all that. And these yellow things, you can see where they are. Those two yellow things that will be flashing, those are your beacon lights. More into the grain car operator when you're at 90%, 80% full. But that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Luca out.